Europe is in shock the last days. In France, the far-right party won the first round of elections. Nationalism is gaining more and more the last months in Europe.
In France, I mean, there are some questions about how the French economy, how will it be managed if the RN actually ends up in the government, and it will be problematic. But I actually have not seen any plausible story certainly of a short-term economic crisis. And now, if the RN really goes through with trying to reduce the retirement age and cut VAT and somehow pay for all of that by being nastier to immigrants, then you may have a problem.
We have the US elections. They are 4 months away. Yeah. Biden vs. Trump. We know Biden, we know Trump. What's your thoughts about that?
I have I mean, first of all, if you want election predictions, I don't know anything and whether it'll be Biden or whether he will step aside and who will win, I have no information on that. If Biden or a chosen successor wins, then relations with Europe will be pretty much okay. If you were asking, should we be worried about a trade war between the EU and the United States? Well, if Trump wins, yes.
Do you think that Greece is back on track for sure?
Nobody ever said that the costs of a euro crisis would be permanent, and eventually one does recover. But my God, the cost along the way has been huge. So yes, I mean, things are relatively tolerable now for the Greek economy. Who knows what the future holds?
Is Greece still faces risks?
Oh, everyone still faces risks. I mean, among other things, Greece doesn't face the same kinds of risks that it did before, but it's, I'm just worried about the world as a whole. But to be honest, I'm at the moment more frightened for my own country than I am for yours.
So we need some more time to become a country like 20 years ago or 15 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe it never. I mean, there was clearly this was an economy that was driven in part by irrational exuberance on the part of investors. There was just too much, there was money flowing in a way that is probably never going to happen again.